Welcome to Destination San Diego, brought to you by Cox Communications and the San Diego Tourism Authority. Whether you're visiting for the first time or you're a native, it's easy to see that San Diego is pretty close to paradise. Boasting perpetually sunny skies, a majestic coastline, and picturesque mountains, San Diego's regions are so unique and diverse, there's endless places to discover something new. One of the things that makes San Diego so interesting is that each of its neighborhoods has a distinct personality all its own. I hopped on the trolley to check out some of the neighborhoods in southeastern San Diego. San Diego is a destination brimming with diversity. With dozens of neighborhoods throughout the city, there's always something new and unexpected waiting to be discovered by locals and visitors. Each of San Diego's many neighborhoods has a culture and flavor all its own. Today I'm headed to southeastern San Diego to discover some of the city's ethnic diversity. Join me for a ride on the San Diego trolley to the neighborhoods of southeastern San Diego. From downtown San Diego, hop on the Orange Line towards El Cajon and get ready to sit back and enjoy the ride, because you'll find that this trolley ride is something of an artistic journey in itself. If you're lucky enough to visit in the fall, you can catch one of San Diego's signature dance events happening right at your stop. Trolley Dances, presented by Gene Isaac's San Diego Dance Theater, is a contemporary dance series that brings the art of movement to unexpected places around San Diego, and has since caught on in other cities around the U.S. Our first stop today is Market Creek Plaza to meet with Angela Titus from the Jacob Center for Neighborhood Innovation. Market Creek is home to shops, restaurants, an outdoor amphitheater, and lots of public art. So let's find out more about Market Creek Plaza.
The Jacob Center for Neighborhood Innovation is a community foundation. And when the foundation was formed, the intent was to have residents very much involved in the development. And if you think about Southeast San Diego, it's really a village of many, many cultures with rich artistic traditions. And so we wanted to really highlight that. So for example, we have mosaic tile work, we have paintings, we have sculpture. There's a really diverse artistic tradition that you wouldn't really suspect was here.
Near Market Creek Plaza is another of the Jacob Center's artistic gifts to the community. Writer's Block is a park unlike any other you've seen before, because this park is dedicated to graffiti art. Writer's Block offers local kids a place to gather and experiment with contemporary art practices. Visitors can come by to take a workshop or class on muralism, screen printing, or even the history of graffiti art. It's time for lunch, and we're in luck because there are some great options in southeastern San Diego. Just one stop east of Market Creek Plaza on the trolley's Orange Line, you'll find Caribbean Taste. Here you can enjoy jerk chicken or fried fish, but diners seek out Caribbean Taste for specialty dishes you can't find anywhere else, like their delicious goat curry. Our journey through San Diego's diverse southeast wouldn't be complete without taking home a little souvenir. At Garden of Fragrance, shop owner Yaya Ahad caters to many different cultures with a huge variety of perfumes, body oils, exotic fragrances, and incense.
Incense are very well known, especially in the Japanese culture, Indian culture. So, we have a variety of about 300-400 fragrances. We get a lot of military customers because they're exposed to the oils when they go overseas. So they come here looking for solutions and looking for oils that they have come in contact with. The oils are more natural, they're healthier for the skin, and they last longer, and you're only paying a fraction of what you pay for a perfume.
San Diego's rich diversity makes exploring every neighborhood an adventure. For more ideas on how to spend the day in southeastern San Diego, visit our website, 4sd.com, on the Destination San Diego page. We'll be right back. Welcome back. San Diego is a leader in the high-tech and biotech fields and is celebrated as one of the country's smartest cities. But along with our high-tech future, our region also boasts a fascinating history. Jack Gates bridges the gap between then and now with a journey to a spectacular span between San Diego and Coronado.
It's hard to imagine the bay without the sweeping and distinctive curve of the 2.25-mile San Diego Coronado Bridge.
This is something very unique. There's nothing like this bridge in the whole world.
Built only as a vehicle bridge, here is a shot from then, 1969, of the bridge almost finished. And we match that same angle now. This one-of-a-kind bridge has had a long history.
Actually, there were 9 versions of the bridge before this final one.
This is what the Coronado Bayfront looked like in 1888 without a bridge connecting to San Diego. For decades, the most popular way to get back and forth was the San Diego Coronado ferry system.
So it was a very vital mode of transportation.
But even back in the 1920s, entrepreneur John Spreckles proposed several versions of a bridge to help more people get to his Coronado businesses, like the Hotel Del. It wasn't a popular idea at first.
The community was very divided, and half the community, or more than half the community, because they voted the bridge down several times in Coronado.
But in the late 1960s, the political, business, and military climate was just right. And in 1967, the bridge cement piling started to sink into the bay. Here's a picture of some of the 30 bridge supports being constructed. We can dissolve to now and see the final product. Everything sleek, all the reinforcement girders enclosed.
And I understand that there's a catwalk. I've never walked it, but you can walk through the bridge, inside the bridge, which is of course for maintenance and any other kind of repairs.
It's 200 feet from the water to the bottom of the bridge, the height needed to allow Navy ships to pass underneath. The architect wanted the $50 million bridge painted blue to match the sky and water. When the bridge was finished, then California Governor Ronald Reagan helped dedicate the bridge opening. Once the bridge was completed in 1969, it did change Coronado forever. More development, more military, more traffic. Up to 90,000 vehicles a day crossed the bridge, and up until 2002 there was a toll, originally 60 cents, to come into Coronado. Things on the San Diego side have also changed from then to now. Underneath the bridge entrance during construction, homes were lost in Barrio Logan. Now Chicano Park stands as a tribute to the community. The bridge, from a foggy shot then, looks like this now. Altered lives on both sides of the bridge.
It did mean a change, and I think that there were people that were uncertain about what that change would mean.
But one thing is for sure, for visitors and residents, the bridge is a vital link many people could not do without now.
The bridge has become a part of everyone's life. There's no questioning that.
And there's no questioning the bridge was a visual centerpiece for San Diego then, and remains an architectural icon now.
I'm always fascinated by San Diego's history. Let's take a trip down to Chula Vista in the South Bay and the history of one historic street.
3rd Avenue has always been the heart of downtown Chula Vista. Take a look back to 1955 to this lineup of stores along 3rd Avenue. Dissolved to now, the trees have grown and businesses have changed, but building storefronts remain the same. 3rd Avenue has always had that small town feel.
You came downtown for everything, for your shopping, your grocery shopping, to buy clothes. It was just the real center of town.
Chula Vista Library historian Donna Golden grew up here in the 1950s and 60s. But way before that, back in 1913, this photo shows 3rd Avenue as just a dirt road with a trolley, a dog in the street, and the Chula Vista State Bank on the left. Now that bank building is still there, but there's been a big transformation.
Where you see the median in the center now with trees planted and grass is where the old trolley tracks were.
That bank building on 3rd in the 1940s became Security Trust and Savings Bank with a landmark clock on the corner. Now we match that same shot. The clock gone, the building now houses Gentle Dental Dentistry. Across the avenue, this 1928 photo shows the Chula Vista branch of the Bank of Italy. Golden remembers what that building became.
In the 50s, it was Bernard Judd's women's clothing store, and for about 20 years, from about 1948 to about 1968, that store was the place to go to buy women's clothes.
That Bank of Italy building, the women's clothing store, has been remodeled, and now the corner building houses the Christian Science Reading Room. Another big change, this 1919 photo of the San Diego Land Company in Chula Vista. Now, that 3rd Avenue corner is Primo's Deli. 3rd Avenue has always been a place of pride. This 1929 photo shows Chula Vista civic leaders posing along 3rd Avenue. And before that, in 1911, the U.S. Army, en route to secure the border during the Mexican Revolution, posed for a picture along 3rd Avenue.
They stopped here for a break, and then they went on to the border, and they made camp at the border. So they set their tents up and so forth. So they stayed there till all the fighting was settled in Tijuana.
Peter Watry is also a Chula Vista historian. He's authored Images of America, Chula Vista, a book about the city's past. And Watry also gives walking tours of 3rd Avenue and helped add 12 picture pedestals along the avenue.
And these pedestals all show pictures taken about 1910 or 1900 or so, and exact same position the photographer was in 90 years ago.
Another version of then and now, like these 3rd Avenue stores in 1955. Notice King Jewelers on the right. Here's the same 3rd Avenue buildings now. King Jewelers is still there. But even though some businesses pulled out in the 1960s to fill shopping malls, a 3rd Avenue redevelopment revival plan started in the 90s.
We want to bring people back to the downtown area. I mean, this is the historical area, and we've got some great new shops and stores in this area now.
So 3rd Avenue now is a mixture of long-established businesses and new businesses. But the historic feel along 3rd Avenue is something that will never change. How important is it to keep this heart of Chula Vista?
Oh, I think it's really important because the architecture of some of these buildings is just wonderful, and we don't want to lose that. We want to keep it the way it used to look.
It's just a 2-block, 3-block area that we'd like to keep as a reminder of the good old times of 3rd Avenue and make it vibrant and so forth.
3rd Avenue has always been a vibrant part of Chula Vista then and now.
We hope you've enjoyed learning a little something about San Diego's history, and we'll be back in a minute to show you more exciting ways to explore San Diego. Welcome back. One of the best ways to explore a new place is to get tips from the locals. From the surf to the city and everywhere in between, our local aficionados can give you the inside scoop on San Diego. Let's take a look as local surf and action photographer Aaron Chang dishes on San Diego's art scene, inspiring views, and the can't-miss galleries.
Hi, I'm Aaron Chang.
Hey, I'm Ram Machado.
Hi, I'm Yahya Ling.
Hey, I'm Rick Schwartz.
Hi, I'm Tina Mickelson.
I'm Greg Cook.
Hola, soy Marcela Valladolid.
And we're your guides to the good stuff.
San Diego has the most laid-back, sunny, amazing vibe that you could ever imagine.
A great style of life, a great pace of life.
I wake up every day and I open my blinds to see the ocean, and I just go, wow, it's an amazing place.
People are very warm, very caring, and they are open-minded.
Everyone is very accepting, and it's not what you look like, it's how friendly you are, and that's the vibe of San Diego. That's why I love it here.
Vitamin D is really important to being happy.
This is January.
It's very easy to find inspiration in a place as beautiful and as laid back and as perfect as this.
You know, we have such a beautiful beach. You have some of the great music, great culture and museum, and plus more.
I think there's just a little bit for everyone in San Diego.
San Diego is really coming of age. There's so many things going on here. It's now very difficult to keep abreast of everything.
I get to discover new, really cool stuff every day.
It depends on what you like around here. That's so beautiful that you can have the choice.
Yeah, well, look around, man. There's like people walking, running, biking. We have so much to offer, and people are so active and alive and out there doing it. San Diego's happy, and happiness is contagious.
Hi, I'm Aaron Chang, and I'm your guide to the good stuff. I think the art scene here still has a little bit of edge to it. I think San Diego is really coming of age. There's so many things going on here, it's now very difficult to keep abreast of everything. All over the city, there's different art walks and art events. The art walk through Little Italy now is probably one of the go-to events. I wouldn't miss that. There's the Art of Photography show that's in Balboa Park annually that's really spectacular. For me, the thing that really pushed San Diego into a national realm was MOPA, because they brought world-class shows to San Diego in the photographic realm. There's a wide range of interests here, and that interest is getting more and more serious. So I think that the future for San Diego's art scene looks really healthy. San Diego's got a diverse collection of neighborhoods. I have spent a lot of time in Little Italy, for example. It's got a really cool Italian vibe to it, and it's really grown up as a community. There's an incredible art scene there. It's full of all these great galleries and photographers and artists living and working there. Barrio Logan, which is blowing up on the art side of things with really great ethnic art and that sort of culture. You have La Jolla, which is uber chic and ultra modern, and incredible art galleries there. Great restaurants, things to see. You can spend a lot of time there. Beautiful coastline there and great surfing, by the way. Solana Beach, where my other gallery is a beautiful little beach town. With a great little art scene. Susan Street's gallery is up there. She's phenomenal. Right now, Leucadia is on fire. There's art galleries and wineries and restaurants, and there's a cool surf shop there called Surfy Surfy. So you can keep going all the way up to Oceanside, which is technically in San Diego County, and keep discovering these little neighborhoods. I would defy you to be bored in San Diego. San Diego is like an endless subject. We have everything from whales to ultralights to surfers to sailing to art to landscapes. You could basically not travel outside a 10-mile radius and have enough subject matter for the rest of your life. When you look at San Diego now, it's got its own unique skyline, and it's quite a beautiful city photographically. Point Loma, looking back, the city is spectacular. You have the ocean on one side, the city on the other. For me, one of the most inspiring locations in the city is Torrey Pines. You're basically surrounded by a giant city, and you can feel like you're out in the wild there. The dolphins and all the wildlife there, and the trails through there are just phenomenal. It's a great escape. The cliffs in La Jolla looking down on Black's Beach, oh my gosh, is that beautiful. On the water, for me, is always the best. You can rent boats in the bay and cruise around and shoot incredible things of the city. There's so many interesting angles. You could get lost trying to capture them all.
You truly could never run out of things to do in San Diego. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Head just a few miles northeast of downtown San Diego and you'll find yourself in what's been called the best backyard in San Diego. The Santi Lakes Recreation Preserve holds 7 scenic lakes in its 190 acres.
I think it's just beautiful here.
Absolutely perfect.
It's just a real fun place.
Santi Lakes.
Not far from home.
It's just a short drive east from downtown San Diego. Its 7 lakes are stocked year-round with trout, catfish, bass, and bluegill. Joe Henderson has his favorites.
Last time I was here, I get to brag now, I caught about 18 catfish.
Rainbow trout.
We have a lot of shoreline access, so for fishing, it's ideal. You can pull your car right up, get out, and you're literally just a few feet from the water. You don't have to hike down any slopes or anything to get to the water's edge.
This place is not only home to fish, but also to 175 species of birds, including ducks.
I have a 2-year-old son, Nicholas, and seems like every day or every other day he wants to go to, Santi Lakes to feed the ducks.
When the duck food runs out, kids also have 5 different playgrounds to choose from.
Each playground is kind of geared towards either a different age group. We have everything from toddlers up to 10, 11 years old. We have playgrounds that can accommodate persons with disabilities for wheelchair access.
3 miles of paved trails invite hiking, biking, or jogging. Or if you prefer to be on the water, you can rent a paddle boat for $10 an hour. Not ready to leave? How about camping at Santi Lakes? With 300 campsites, there's plenty of room for overnight stays. Some people even live here for 6 months at a time, like retiree Paul Klon.
I mean, this is a beautiful place to stay. It's normally pretty quiet, and I like the lakes and the peace and quiet and the friendly people that do come here. I mean, they provide great facilities, bathrooms and showers that kept clean.
You can even relax in the jacuzzi at the end of the day. But for those of you who can't go without your high-tech devices, this little piece of paradise is connected to the World Wide Web.
They certainly have internet capability out here, and a lot of the sites are wired for cable TV. Plus, they do have Wi-Fi on a lot of sites. So the modern technology is also here too.
It's so great when you can feel like you're in the country just a few miles outside of the city. We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Destination San Diego and that we've inspired you to go exploring in your own backyard. You can see all these stories and get more information on our website, 4sd.com, on the Destination San Diego page. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.